This video will cover the basics of creating a form in the dashboard. Now I've navigated to the Forms section of the dashboard, so I'm going to click the plus button in the bottom right hand corner to create a new form. The first thing I'm going to do is give my form a name. I'm going to call it Pipeline ROI Form. And it will start me with one short answer question and a submit button just to start. So for the short answer question, I want to rename it to first name. And then right after that, I want them to enter their last name as well. So I'm going to hit the plus button, select the option for another short answer question, and call this one last name. Now I do want them to have to enter their first and last name when filling out the form, so I'm going to toggle on the required option for both of these. And then under that, I want them to have to enter their address. I'm going to hit the plus button under last name, and I want to group all of these questions together, so I'm going to select the option for group. Now this will start me with one short answer question. For this first one, I want it to be the street address. I'll add another one, a short answer, and we'll call this one city. One that prompts for the state, and finally one that prompts them for their zip code. Under their address, I'm going to want them to give their email address, so I'll have another short answer question. Call it email address. Now I do want to make sure they enter an email address in this spot, so I'm going to go to the three dots in the bottom right hand corner, select the option for response validation. The first drop-down menu will be what I want them to enter. I want them to be entering text. And the second will contain something about that text, so I want this text to be an email address. So now if they attempt to fill this out with something that is not a valid email address, it will give them this message saying that it must be a valid email address. I'm going to go ahead and save and take a look at a preview of my form by clicking on the eye on the right side of the screen. It's going to open up a new tab and we can see all of my questions here. Now when someone fills out this form, I do want them to be added as a contact to my dashboard. So I'm going to open up the settings by clicking on the gear. Select the tab for contact. And then check the box to import a response into my contacts. Save, and save the form. And I can now add this to my site or any page on another site.